The name Sheikh Ahmad Gumi is one that carries weight, controversy, and deep suspicion in equal measure. Across the nation today, the air is thick with a single question. Is he a peacemaker trying to save lives, or is he a bridge that only threatens the enemies of the state? We have seen the headlines allegations of 5 billion naira in ransom, moving through shadows, and shocking moments where lawmakers have demanded answers that simply are not coming. Today, we are going deep into the Gumi files to understand the security crisis that is holding our nation hostage. To understand where we are in 2026, we must look back at how we got here. Sheikh Gumi didn't just appear. He stepped into a vacuum where the government's influence had faded. He became the man who could walk into the deepest forest of the north and sit down with the bandits who the military could not find. His argument has always been consistent. These bandits are misguided brothers who felt neglected by the state. He calls his mission a religious duty to stop the flow of blood. But while he speaks of peace, the people see a different reality. They see communities selling their last livestock to pay ransoms. They see children missing from schools for months. This has created a deep-seated anger. If these are misguided brothers, why are they treating the nation like a marketplace for human lives? Now let's talk about the development that has everyone talking. The House of Representatives committee has recently been looking into the movement of massive funds. We are talking about allegations of 5 billion naira in ransom payment. In these committee rooms, the atmosphere was electric. Lawmakers asked the questions we all want to ask. Where does this money go? Does it go to buy more AK-47s? Does it fund the fuel for the motorcycles that raid our villages at night? When Gumi was invited to clarify his role, the shocking moments mentioned in the news were about the lack of clear records. In a country where the average citizen struggles to eat, the idea of billions moving quietly to criminals is a bitter pill to swallow. Transparency isn't just a word, it is the only thing that can save the credibility of anyone involved in these talks. The situation has taken a global turn. In early 2026, the United States announced a new security deal with Nigeria, deploying around 200 troops for training and advisory roles. This comes after the Christmas Day airstrikes on terrorist camps in Sokoto. But look at the reaction. Sheikh Gumi has been one of the loudest voices against this foreign involvement. He warns that bringing in the US is a profound disrespect to our sovereignty. He claims that foreign military presence will only escalate the violence, turning Nigeria into a battlefield for global powers. But critics ask a very sharp question in return. If our own dialogue has failed to stop the kidnappings, and if the billions paid in ransom have only made the bandits richer, do we really have the luxury of turning away help? This is a tug of war for the soul of Nigerian security. This brings us to Gumi's favorite phrase, the 25% kinetic solution. He argues that military force can only solve a small portion of the problem. He believes the other 75% must be solved through non-kinetic means, amnesty, schools, and land for the herdsmen. But here is where the logic hits a wall. Many Nigerians ask, how do we give amnesty to someone who has not stopped shooting? The military says their job is not to debate a cleric, but to protect the state. However, the Minister of Defense has issued 10 warnings to anyone sympathizing with terrorists. This puts Gumi in a dangerous position. He is walking a tightrope between being a negotiator and being seen as an accomplice. As we look at the year ahead, the circle must break. We cannot continue to pay billions and call it peace. We cannot continue to have secret meetings in forests while our schools are empty and our farms are abandoned. Whether you believe Sheikh Gumi is a hero or a villain, one thing is clear. The current system is broken. We need a security strategy that is transparent, a military that is empowered, and a government that puts the lives of the innocent above the comfort of the criminals. What is your take? Should the government ban all ransoms negotiations, as some lawmakers are suggesting? Or is dialogue the only way to bring our brothers and sisters back home? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the stories that matter to our nation. Thank you for watching.